Hey guys, thanks so much for being here. We have a 45-minute full body HIIT plan today. We are going to be doing some floor work in the second block, so you will need a mat, a towel, or a soft floor for that part. The first half, we're just going to be using dumbbells, all standing. The interval will be 40 on, 20 off, and we're doing 10 moves per block, 2 rounds. Clear some space, grab your mat, grab your weights. Let's get going. All right, let's warm things up here. Take yourself about shoulder distance apart. We're going to squat for the floor, circle those arms back. Ready? Here we go. Down, sweep. Wake up the legs, open the arms. Good. Pull that belly button in, please. One more. Let's twist, right, left. Rotate the back heel off the floor, rib to rib. Set yourself up for a good workout, okay? We're a great burn-in today. Grab your weights. 4, 3, side lunge to the right. Reach the left hand down and pull. Shift that weight. 3 and 4. Take it overhead, please. Reach up. Pull down. Yep. One more. Switch, other side, other arm, down, pull. Shift your hips. Stretch your inner thigh. Arm overhead, please. Reach up. This is just the warm-up. Last one. Spin the toes out, heels in. Plie jack, down and up. Like you're drawing a jumping jack or a snow angel with your arms. Slide your back down the wall. Shine the inner thighs forward. Good, good. So this is a strength-based workout, but we're doing a little bit kind of aerobic activity here. Get your heart rate up. Bring your core temperature up. Last one. Toes to me. Can you give me a nice good morning? Tip forward, then lift right back up. I'm going to show from the side. Send your glutes back. Knees are soft. Send those glutes back. We do one more like that. We're going to add. As you go down, reach the arms overhead. Reach, belly button in. Come right back to stand. Core in tight. Practicing a good hip hinge right there. Wake up your glutes. Last one. Feet nice and wide here. 2 crisscrosses in the middle. Open up the arms. 2, 1, thumbs go back. The 20-second break is kind of just long enough for me to demonstrate. We're gonna get ready to transition. Side bend, left arm overhead. Just tap that left toe. Right toe. Good. I'm gonna try to offer options throughout all the movements. With both blocks, the standing block and the floor block. Good. All right, to the front, reach, cross, cross. You're just sweeping off a table here. Clear that countertop. There we go. 3, 2, give me one more. Cat back roll right here. So just melt down the middle, tuck your chin into your chest, roll it all the way up. Our first move is a squat. We're going down, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. I'm going to start the timer. You have 20 seconds. Grab your weights. Choose something that will challenge you. I'm going to go with my 12s for this one, for this round. Rock them at the shoulders or at the sides, your choice. We're going to try to keep the knees and toes on the same line. 3, 2, here we go. Down, halfway up, all the way up. Little half rep right there. Push both feet down evenly. Stick that butt out. Chest up. Good. About halfway. If you weren't warm after the warm-up, these squats will get you. Down, halfway, all the way. Keep going. I'm only turning for your demonstration benefit. You can stay face forward the whole time. Woo! Almost there. And rest. Next movement, we're doing overhead press, but with that same pattern. Up, halfway down, all the way up, all the way down. Kind of a neutral position, not wide, not narrow, like a capital A. I'm gonna grab my 10s. Here we go. 2, 1. Press up, halfway down, all the way back down. Get that core in, rib to rib. Try not to flare out there. contract, contract, up, halfway down, all the way down. Now, how could you make this easier? Besides getting lighter weights, you're welcome to do one arm at a time. Or lose this half rep and just do full range of motion reps on or off the beat. You do you, okay? Keep going. We got kind of upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. Rest. Up next, we got our plies or sumos. Weights at the shoulders or in front. You're gonna sumo, heel to heel, sumo, heel to heel. Let's go left first, why not? Grab your weights. 3, 2, and drop it down. Slide it in. Work those quads. And the inner thighs, the adductors. As you pull your leg in towards the standing one. Stay lifted. Like you're floating your ribs up off your hips. Option, if your wrists are a little cranky, you can hold these weights in front. You can hold one dumbbell at your chest. That's a great option for going a little bit lighter. Finish it. We gotta get one more on each side to get even. And rest. We're headed into low rows. I'm gonna keep 12s. Feet are about shoulder distance, knees are soft. You're tipping forward, and this is your position, okay? Palms face. We're pulsing up for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. If you need to rest your back, go for it, okay? Here we go. 2, 1. Pulse it up, up. Straighten the arms. Do it again. 3, 2, back down. Let's turn to the side here. Drive those elbows up. Yes, we're trying to face down so we can fight gravity. Because if you're doing this straight up and down, that's an upright row. Different muscles. Belly in, protect that back, okay? Woo, pulse the top. 2. So you're gonna need a variety of weights for this workout because we're going upper body, lower body, some core work. It's gonna require different levels. Last one. Woo. Feel free to switch out your weights. I'm going to show you what's next. We're going reverse lunges. Stepping straight back like railroad tracks. I'm going to grab my 15s because it's alternating legs. A little bit easier. So I'm going to grab a heavier weight. Here we go. 3, 2. Step that right leg back. Move it up. Switch it, other side. Pick a spot. Pick a focal point. Stare at it. It'll help. Come back up to the top. Those knees are bending. Working against gravity. Feel free to do this without weight. Just do body weight. If that's all you have today, that's fine. Pushing through that standing leg to come to the top. Good. Because we started with the right, we want to end on the left. Make sure it's even. And I'm even. We rest. All right, I'm definitely lightening my load. Front side raises. One to the side, one to the front. I'm actually gonna go thumbs up. You do you, okay? I'm grabbing my 8s. Best posture here. Let's do side raise first, lateral raise. In 2, 1, slow. Good, into the front. Thumbs up for me. If it's okay on your shoulders, you can have your palms down. Pronated. I like this one a little more neutral. Feels better in my shoulder. Good control. No swinging. To the front. Inside. Excellent. So these blocks go fast. Upper body, lower body. Blood is circulating. Heart rate's probably high because there's not much rest. 3, 2, and rest. We got side lunges. Alternating side lunges. So you could maybe go a little heavier since it's not the same leg the whole 40 seconds. You're going to step out, frame that knee, send your hips back. We'll go left first. Here we go. 3, 2, and side lunge to your left. Push up, switch it to your right. Back up. Can you control the descent? And Nice controlled push off the outside foot. And come back to the middle. Good. And as you sink down, really send your hips back so you can work the glutes. Okay. We're over halfway through block 1. You can do this. We've got 3 more moves in this block. Remember why you started. We gotta get even. I'm gonna stop there. Rest. If you did an extra one on your left, go ahead and do another one on your right. Next move. Tricep. 3 pulses, press up. You can hold 1 weight. Like so. 1 weight. Or if you'd like to hold 2, you'll just press them together. Vertical grip. Ready? Overhead. Here we go. Pulse. 2, 1. Press up. 3, 2. Press up. Now, if your shoulders are kind of cranky and overhead stuff doesn't feel right, go ahead and take this to a kickback. That's your option, okay? I'm gonna try to jump back in where I left off. Back for 3. Exhale up on 4. Can you keep those elbows in tight? 3, 2. I have my 8s for this one, and it's challenging. I feel it. Keep that tailbone under. 3, 2. So we got deadlifts up next. You probably can grab your heavier weights. This is both legs deadlifts. You're going to shave down the legs. Send your tailbone back. Lift back up. Watch out for rounded spines. No rounding at the shoulders. I'm going to grab my 20s. Toes forward. Shoulders back. 2, 1. Slide down those legs. Push back up. Now we practiced this in the warm-up. We did it without weight. We're trying to work on that movement of hinging at the hip without rounding in the back. Keep those shoulders retracted in your back pockets. If this movement is really difficult for you, start with no weight and just practice great movement without any load. You gotta crawl before you walk, right? Walk before you run. Last 4. 3, 2. So you got hammer curls. You bet I'm gonna lighten up my load for the curls. We're going up for 1, down for 3. Nice and slow. Thumbs to shoulders. I'm gonna select the 12s. Try not to swing. Can you keep your elbows in? Ready? Roll those shoulders back. 2, 1. Slow down. Try again. Keep it up. Last exercise in block 1, and we're going to repeat the whole thing. Round 2, because you know what everything is. You're going to probably select better weights and have better form. Okay? Think that. Okay, round 2, I'm going to do everything a little bit better than last one. Whether you pick up the heavier weight, you have better mind-muscle connection. Your posture improves for each move. 3, 2, and rest. We are back to the top. Squats with that half rep. You can hold them suitcase style. Down, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. Or you can rack them on your shoulders. You pick. I'm going to go a little heavier this round. Okay, here we go. Second round. And drop it like it's hot. Down, halfway up, all the way up. So I grab my 15s this round. It feels a little more challenging, a little more appropriate for squats. Last round I was going kind of light. I wasn't all the way warm yet. Halfway. Can you stay low in that squat at the bottom, that little half rep right there? Woo! Let's go. Yes, yes. Two, and bonus 1, rest. Nice job. Overhead presses. Select your weights. You're going up, halfway down, all the way up, all the way down. Pick a weight that challenges you. You can do safely for at least 30 seconds without your form failing. I'm gonna go 12s. Ready, and press it halfway, all the way, with control. Up, halfway. Woo. Working those shoulders. Make that capital A. Now I'm just switching out my B stance every once in a while for comfort level. You can absolutely just stand with parallel stance. But keep your knees soft, okay? Whatever you're doing, knees soft, tailbone under. This one burns. Up, halfway, and done. Woo, we got sumos. Let's go to your left first. Sorry, your right. Step to the right. Step to the left. Pick your weights. I'm gonna grab my 15s. Or one dumbbell at your chest is an option. Heels are in. Toes are out. Ready? 2, 1. Squat first. Step to the right. Other way. Good. Think like second position, first position. For my ballet people in house. My bar people. Keep pushing. You don't have to go this quickly, especially if you have real heavy weights. You need to move a little slower. That's okay. I'm glad you're picking up something heavy. Please be safe. But picking up heavier weights is how you progress a lot of exercises. I'm gonna hold the middle. Rest. Rows with 3 pulses. Let me show you. Knees soft, shoulders back. It's 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Pick a weight that you can do that safely for about 40 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, set it up. Pull, 2, 1. Release back down. So you're gonna kind of puff out your chest, widen your collarbones. So that bend in my knees, that's to protect my back. Give my hamstrings a little slack. So if your knees are locked out, can you give them a little bend, please? Keep this out of your neck. Look down on the floor. A few feet in front of you. Good, over halfway. Let's go. Pulse. Good. Heavy in both heels, but your toes are pushing down too. Woo! I'm gonna get one more. Bonus one. And rest. Next move, we're going reverse lunges. You're gonna step straight back like railroad tracks. Framing out those legs. I'm gonna go a little heavier as I can. It's alternating, which will make the exercise easier. Every other rep, your leg gets a break. Left leg first. Ready. Step that leg back. Switch it. Remember, round 2. We're trying to improve it. I picked up heavier weights for this one. What'd you do? Maybe you're going a little lower in your lunge. Maybe you're lifting your chin in alignment with your spine. You're paying attention to your alignment as you do this exercise. Because it's alternating, we got to make sure we do the same number on both sides. I started with my left. That means I need to end with my right. I'm gonna get a bonus. One more extra for me. Rest. Okay. Front side. Lateral raise. Front raise. Pick your poison. I'm going with 8s again. That was plenty for me last time. 3, 2, to the front, please. To the side. Excellent. How's your posture? Are your shoulders back? Chin on a shelf. Tailbone under. Knees are soft. Burn it out halfway. You got this. And after this block, we're headed to the ground, and you will need a lighter set of dumbbells on the ground. Of course, you can do all the exercises without dumbbells. In 3, 2, and rest. We got our alternating side lunges. Let's go to your right side first. So you're gonna step out, push off, and then go to the left. Step out, push off. Choose a weight that challenges you. I'm gonna go 15s. Really kind of glute bias here, so stick out your butt. Right side, 2, 1. Step out, frame it, push off, go left. Good. Yep. It's like like the standing exercises, okay? You could do a lot of these standing exercises with just your body weight. And if you're just starting out, if you're just beginning, then that is going to give you some benefit. That is going to give you some overload. If you've been doing it for a while, you're going to need to pick up weights. You're going to maybe keep getting heavier weights because your body needs some stimulus to change. If you do what you've always done, you'll eventually plateau and you need to change something. One more. Rest. Overhead triceps. You can select one dumbbell. Hold it horizontal. 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Or you can hold 2 lighter ones and squeeze them together. Same movement. Feel free to do a kickback if that's better for you. Ready? 2, 1. Pulse it. And press it. Good. Keep that head back in alignment with your spine. The pulses burn, don't they? Woo! Yep. We're just going, baby. We're just going. Halfway. 3, 2. Press it up. Try to keep this controlled. Whenever you have a weight over your head, you want to make sure it's not too heavy of a weight that you can't get it back down safely. Woo! One more. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, we're hitting that hip hinge one more time. If you'd like to go a little heavy, you can. So it's a double leg deadlift, sliding down your shins, palms face your thighs. I'm gonna grab some water. All right, get ready. 2, 1, here we go. Really think about that good morning we did during the warm-up. Shoulders back. Slow, okay? I don't want you to do these ones fast. I want you to do them right. You get so much more out of this if you do it light and do it right. Rather than going all the way down your toes or going fast. And you really hinge at the hip. Shoulders back. No rounding in that back. Come on, almost there. Your last one of these. 3, 2, and rest. Hammer curls up next. You know them. Up quick, down slow. Thumbs to shoulders, so you could probably go with a slightly heavier dumbbell. Pick it up here. Last move for the first block. Here we go. 2, 1. Slow to the bottom. We're headed to block 2. Up next, we're gonna hit the mat next. Slow, controlled. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Don't forget to inhale as well. You feel that in your forearms. Little endurance on those biceps. Okay, so when we hit to the floor, I'm gonna show you options. Just pick the one that works for you, okay? Yeah. In 3, 2, 1. Rest. Get your mats out, my friends. We are headed to block 2. First exercise, mountain climbers. Palms under shoulders. You can hold this plank. You can march this plank. If your wrists are grumpy, go to your elbows and just march it right here. I'm gonna go for traditional. Palms under shoulders. 2, 1. Here we go. Belly in. Okay, remember your options. You can just hold the plank if the march is too much. If it's about a wrist elbow situation, you can come down to your forearms, march right here, okay? Try to keep that butt down, but head up in line with the spine. You're not letting the head dangle between your arms. If you want to run, oh, I won't stop. You can run. Push the car down the highway, baby. Last 10. If you're on your palms, grip the mat with your hands. 3, 2, and rest. One lighter dumbbell for the side of your leg here. Roll to your side. Elbow under shoulder. Bottom knee is bent. Weight on the top leg. Your toes are gonna face me. Stabilize that weight with your top hand. We're abducting using your side leg muscles here. In 3, 2, lift and lower, slow. Now the closer the weight is to your knee, the harder this is. If this is already too difficult, ditch the weight. Just do your body weight. If the shoulder is giving you trouble, lay down, okay? Rest your bicep like a pillow under your ear. And try to keep the toe pointed forward. Don't let it point up. Try to get that glute medius here. Ooh. Now by adding that dumbbell on the side of your thigh here, you're giving yourself like a little extra resistance. 2, 1. It's almost like you had a band. Release the weight. Step your top foot, plant it down on the floor, extend your bottom leg. We're gonna do adductors next. If you'd like to add challenge, place a light dumbbell on your inner thigh and stabilize it with your hand, and then you're gonna lift it. So you're on this bottom hip right here. In 2, 1, begin. Good. We're doing the floor work portion now. We're gonna stay down on the floor for the rest of the workout. So I try to minimize the up and down for you, because that's how I prefer. Like, let's do all the standing stuff together, and then we'll do all the down stuff together. Halfway. Now, whatever weight you chose to use, if you chose to use a weight for your adductors and abductors, please try to do the same weight for the other side. Unless you have a really good reason to do different weights on both sides. 2, 1, rest. I'm using 8 today, so I don't have any injuries that I'm trying to protect, so I'm going to use the 8 again on the other side. Bottom knee is bent. Bottom elbow is stacked. Top arm stabilizes. Top leg is going to lift. Toes face knee so that the heel is going to the sky. Closer to the knees harder. Ready? And go. Up and down. It's not a big move. It's not like a big kick to the ceiling. Just a little squeeze like a pulse. Now watch out for this, okay? We're not sinking the shoulder. Push down on that elbow. Lats are turned on. Good, that's the halfway. Ooh, are we burning? Remember your options, okay? So if you need to take the weight off and do some of this body weight, A-okay. Option to lay down, or even head in hand as long as it doesn't cause any neck discomfort. In 3, 2, rest. Nice job. Set the foot, the sole of the foot down on the mat and extend your bottom leg. We're doing adductors now, so your inner thigh. If you chose to weight side 1, go ahead and weight side 2. So place the weight on your inner thigh and stabilize it with your top arm so it doesn't roll around. You're on this hip here. Ready? Lift and lower. Up and down. Good. You're going to feel kind of tempted to roll backwards. Use your abdominals. Use your core. Stay here on that side body. Lift and lower. You got it. Halfway. Good. We're headed into some shoulder mobility next, along with spinal extensors. So think like posture correction exercises. This kind of works into your block for you. 3, 2, and rest. If you for any reason cannot lay on your stomach today, you're going to take this one kneeling right here. If you can lay on your stomach, come on down prone. You're going to swim your arms over your head, reach for the back of your neck, and then circle them up to your lower back. And if you can, you'll lift your legs with this. So it's one big swimming movement here. Ready? And begin. So up the back, and then down the back. Just resisting gravity the whole time. Try to lift your chest, your shoulders, maybe even your shoelaces off the floor. Now, if that's too intense, leave your shoelaces down and just do those arm circles. You're gonna get a nice burn in your shoulders. If your shoulders are quite tight, or if lying on your stomach causes discomfort or is not recommended for you, here's your kneeling option, okay? Do you. Last 5 seconds. And rest. Push yourself up to all fours. Option A, no weight. Opposite arm, opposite leg. A bird dog. We're walking that bird dog. I'm going to grab my 5, so I like a little challenge for this one. So I'm just going to hold 1 5 in each hand and do the exact same thing. Opposite arm, opposite leg, and then plant it. Ready? And begin. Control, control. Square those hips. Shine your toes down. And maybe you do a few reps with your weights. I would go with your light weights. And then you can ditch them and keep going body weight for the rest of the interval. It's not easy. It's a challenging move right there. Good. We get to flip it over on our backs for the next 3 moves. Woo. But that doesn't mean they're going to be easy. I'm going to get one more to get even. And rest. Flip it to your back, please. Take 2 light dumbbells with you. We're headed into chest flies. So leave this. I'm going to grab my 8s. You'll plant your feet underneath your knees. And don't lay on your microphone, Tara, because you might break it. Plant your feet underneath your knees. Palms face. Elbows are soft. We're opening the book and closing the book. Here we go. Like you're hugging a beach ball. Now, if you want to work your core a little bit more, go ahead and take your feet off the floor. Bring your knees to tabletop. Okay, like your shins are parallel to the ground. And don't let your back arch. It's going to want to arch. My overachievers, if you have really great core strength, send your legs out as you open the chest fly, but keep your back pressing to the floor. Like there's a water balloon under your lower back that you're trying to pop. Oh. Yep, you got it. Don't let it arch. Choose your level. 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Place those weights across your hips and stabilize them with your hands. Toes are going to face forward. You're lifting your hips and the dumbbells and then lowering back down. You can always do this one without any weight at all. So choose your hip bridge here. We're going in 3, 2, and begin. Squeeze the backside. See if you can walk your heels a little closer in. And now I'm just keeping the weights from rolling with my hands, but I'm not lifting with my arms at all. This is lower body glutes core right here. Slow controlled. Point those knees forward and engage your inner thighs. Good. Over halfway. We got one more exercise in this block, and then we'll repeat the whole thing. I hope you're proud that you've come this far. 3, 2, and rest. Ditch those weights. We have dead bug coming up next. Knees stack, arms overhead, opposite arm, opposite leg, and then back to center. Same idea. You're going to keep your lower back pushing into the floor. It's kind of like the bird dogs, but just on your back. We're doing dead bugs. You could hold weights if you'd like to. I might hold my 5s. Ready, 2, and go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And then really good core tension brings it back to center. Now the holding weights option, that is extra credit. If you can't keep your back down on the floor, focus on that first. And then you can add weights. Eyes up. Chin tucked. The back of the neck is long. And this is not a quick movement. We're not swinging the weights around. A great option is to just tap your toe to the ground and then pick it right back up. Or to get rid of those weights and leave your arms where they are and just do the legs. 2 and 1. Rest. Rock and roll yourself back to the top. We're going to hit those mountain climbers again. Options here. You can hold that plank on your elbows and march. You can just stay in a plank. Or you can add any speed of climber, okay? We're going in 3, 2, and go. So this is kind of like a march right here. In and out, in and out. If you would like to run these. In. Nice work. If your wrists or elbows are kind of cranky about this, just take the forearm plank. Feel free to either hold forearm plank or march it like a little knee tap to the floor. Keep that tailbone tucked under. No arching in the back, so we have a neutral spine here. Head lifted. Or the option to just hold static plank, because that is an excellent exercise. Woo, come on. 5, 2, and rest. Woo, let's go to your side. Grab a weight for your abductors. Wait for your leg. I'm going to put the 8 back on my side. Elbow under shoulder. We're abducting. So that's the side leg raise. 2, and go. Toes forward. So try to avoid this. Shine that hip forward. It's getting challenging. You can always roll the weight up closer to your hip so it's a little bit lighter. Farther down towards that knee is harder. Good, halfway. And then if you are doing this workout with me, make sure you leave a like in the comments. Let me know how it went for you. Give me some feedback. Let me know what kind of workout you'd like to see next. How long? Here comes the break. 2 and 1. Woo. If you'd like to, you can weight this. Step your top foot to the floor. Your bottom leg is going to extend for inner thighs. I'm going to weight mine. So just supporting it with my hand so that it doesn't roll away as I lift that leg to the ceiling. You're on this bottom hip here. Elbow under shoulder. Relax your neck. Ready? Begin. If you interact with the video, helps me, helps YouTube to think that maybe it's an okay video and you'll promote it to more people. To help me stay motivated to keep making more videos. So thank you in advance if you're interacting at all. Sharing, subscribing, liking, and commenting. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that support. Good. Try not to roll. Oh, come on. Finish what you started. Last 3, 2, and rest. Ooh, swing it around. Take those legs to the other side. I'm in a mess here. Weights are everywhere. Okay, so top leg first. Bottom leg's bent. Toes shine to knee. Weight or no weight. This could just be body weight, leg raised, or you can have that weight resting and supported. Ready? And go. Yes, and watch out for this, right? So as we get tired, we're gonna start shrugging. Can you engage your lat? Imagine like you're squeezing an orange under your armpit. Yeah, like the juice right there. Contract. Help support yourself there. Woo. For some reason, like this one, the leg raises are like the hardest ones for me. It's like, these are the longest 40-second intervals. Woo. Good. Luckily, it's the last round of everything. 3, 2, and rest. Beautiful. Switch it out. Top foot stamps down. Bottom leg long. And because I used the weight for side 1, I'm going to use the weight for side 2. You be as symmetrical as you can in this workout. So you're lifting and lowering with support if you have the weight on the thigh. Keep that elbow under the shoulder. Ready? And up and down. Let's go. Last set of these. Good. So we're strengthening muscles that hold your knees in alignment. Can help you with aches and pains to kind of just even you out. In a lot of the areas that we forget in a lot of group classes, especially the all-standing ones. So as you can see, we can do different exercises if we get down on the ground, which can help to give you a little more of a well-rounded workout. You use gravity in different ways. Ooh, here comes 3, 2, rest. Okay, we're headed to some shoulder mobility. Options here. You can kneel and just kind of tip forward. Goes over your head, behind your head. Think like a prisoner, right? Handcuffs, I surrender. If you're able to do this on your stomach, go ahead and lie prone. You can leave your shoes down or you can lift them up. Here we go. 2 and on. So option to keep your toes resting and just lift through your upper body like you're swimming through the air. To make this harder, you can extend your shins up off the floor, contract your glutes and your lower back, but pull your belly button in. Trying to preserve that shoulder mobility to be able to go up behind your back and up over your head. Working it against gravity here. You don't need weights. It's challenging enough. Come on. Last 5, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come on up. We have bird dogs. With or without weights. I'm going to use my 5s. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Just like you're walking out. If you'd like to hold some light dumbbells, you can. I'm just going to use 5s. Ready? And we go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Switch it out. Can you feel that posterior oblique chain right there? From shoulder to hip, contracts and creates tension. So maybe you do half of it with the weights, and the second half, you just set your palms onto the floor outside the weights and do body weight. If that improves your form, I like it. Quality over quantity. Ooh, almost there. 4, 3, we do need to get even. And rest. Nice. All right, we're headed to our backs. Bring light weights with you for chest flies. Make sure it's a weight that you can safely control over your head, over your shoulders. So that's why I'm grabbing just kind of a lighter weight. Keep that low back pushing down. Palms face each other. We're going to open like you're hugging a beach ball. Option to stack. Ready? Begin. So if your low back arches at all, just keep your feet on the ground, okay? And just focus on keeping everything in neutral while you squeeze the front of your shoulders and your chest. If you're pretty advanced, you can even add legs out and then knee tucks as the weights come together right over the center of your chest. Imagine I'm trying to slide my hand behind your lower back, and don't let my hand in, okay? Keep it tight to the mat. Woo. 3, 2, and rest. With or without weights, we have the hip bridge. So I'm gonna keep the weights on my hips, lift the hips, and then lower back down. And you do have the option to place them off to the side and just do your body weight here, focusing on form and quality. Here we go, in 5 seconds. Make sure you stabilize those weights. 2 and 1. So if you are choosing to weight the bridge, you could even just do this with 1 dumbbell placed across the center of the hips, and you'll hold it with both hands. Because these are lighter dumbbells, I'm gonna go with 2 and just rest my hands on those hip points so that it's my glutes doing the work. Push your heels down and squeeze to the top. Eyes up, please. So try not to turn your head during bridge. Keep that neck in neutral. Ooh, and rest. Our final exercise is the dead bug. So knees are stacking, arms over your shoulders, head relaxes down on the mat. Opposite arm, opposite leg, zip it back in. Option to tap your toe if the straight leg version is too much. Option to hold light dumbbells if that is too easy. Ready? 3, 2, and begin. So this is the anterior oblique sling now. You can feel how opposite arm, chest, shoulder, and back contract with that opposite hip, creating some intra-abdominal pressure here, like a canister. Squeeze it in. Remember your levels. If your back is arching or you're feeling this in your back, take it down a notch. Go to those taps. Lose the arm movement or lose the weights. And focus on form. Here we go. Last 10 seconds of work. You better not click away from the video. We're going to cool down and stretch after this. 2, 1, and rest. Safely put your feet down. Release those weights down to the floor. Let's spread the wings in a T. Separate your feet and windshield wiper from side to side. Nice job. You did it. Congratulations. All right, let's bring those knees back up to point to the ceiling. You can heel toe your feet in. Send one leg up. Catch your hamstring. Hold that supine stretch. Let your neck relax. Shoulders release out of your ears. Good. Let's cross that ankle over the other thigh. You can just push it open. Or you can reach through the window. Hug the bottom hamstring. Figure 4 stretch. Let me know how you like the workout. Ooh, I like to just kind of rock a little bit. This is good. Nice. All right, we'll slowly release that. Uncross it. Roll to the front by reaching your front arm overhead. Roll bicep to the ear and then catch the shoelace of the top leg for quad stretch. Press your hip forward. Feel a nice sensation here at the front of the legs. Good, then release both knees together and then open your back arm towards the back wall. And I'm just gonna slide my front arm out to like a capital T, little twist in the back here. Belly button in as you squeeze your knees back up to center. catch the other hamstring. So set your first foot down on the ground. Second leg hamstring stretch. Go ahead and hold here for a few breaths. Soft knee. Stretching right here behind your leg. Good. Cross that ankle over the thigh. Feel free to just push this, or you can reach through, thread it, and catch it. For those outer hips, which we worked today. We did some side leg raises. I like to rock this one a little bit. All right, so make sure your weights are out of the way. We're going to prep for that quad stretch. Release it. Uncross your ankle and then roll by reaching your back arm overhead. Roll to the back side. Catch that shoelace. Quad stretch facing away from you now. So top leg is bent, knee bent. And you're feeling stretch in the front of your top thigh. Bottom knee is bent for support. Go ahead, release that knee, stack them together, and then open up your front arm to me and slide your back arm down to capital T. So you're taking a twist in your thoracic spine. Your knees are dropping away as you face up. Gonna roll it on up through the center here. Let's do a couple forward and back rolls and rocks until you can bring yourself up to seated. Crisscross your ankles if that's comfortable. If it's not, don't worry about it. Right hand to the floor. You can just send your legs out straight or sit however feels good. Switch it other side, side bends, other way. Make sure you like and subscribe. Take the right arm over, cross it, stretching out the shoulder. And I really appreciate you guys working out with me today. Other side. Cross. I almost didn't get this video filmed because there was just a lot of interruptions today. So I'm glad it happened. Good, release it. Go ahead, take your fingers behind you, puff out your chest, lift your chin, look up. And reverse it. Catch your shins and round your back. Tuck your chin, look toward your belly. Cat stretch. Good, come on up. We're gonna turn and face one direction, whichever way feels good for you. Tuck those toes, pick up your knees, lift up your hips, press your heart towards your thighs. Downward facing dog. Palms are rooted down into the ground. Now walk those hands towards your feet. Soften up your knees and let's do a roll to the top. Unravel your spine. Your head comes up last. No hurry. Take your time. Roll the shoulders. Nice workout today, team. Victory breath here. Inhale up. Float out. Great job. I will see you guys in your next workout.